everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Lando Calrissian in his Skiff Guard uniform. He is one of the last figures released in the 2018 line for Black Series, along with Dengar, Hoth Leia, Patrol Trooper, and a bunch of solo figures. Now, quick look at the box, standard Black Series artwork here of Lando in his Skiff Guard attire, which we see in the first scene of Return of the Jedi, where he tried to save his best friend Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt. He's number 76. And if you want to read the description at the back, it's basically what I just told you. Now, this Lando really completes the set. If you have the Slave Leia Black Series from back a couple years ago, he's really a nice complement to a diorama you might have of him and Jabba the Hutt, because this is an amazing figure. It's a great way for Hasbro to end 2018, just in terms of how different this Lando Calrissian looks in terms of its execution to what we got last year, the very first Lando Black Series figure we got last year. And it's Empire Strikes Back attire. Big differences. And of course, when I mean big differences, we have to talk about the best-selling feature here for this figure. And that is, of course, the photoreal tech that's on. Wow. I mean, look at this figure. If this isn't Billy Dee Williams, I don't know what is. I mean, the photoreal on this guy is absolutely impeccable. I think Hasbro really hit the home run this year with its application of photoreal. And this has become the definitive figure for Billy Dee Williams and Lando Calrissian. For comparison's sakes, here he is next to what we got originally last year. The original Empire Strikes Back figure, and it's not even close. Like, it's not even close. This is Billy Dee Williams. I wish we get a version of this face sculpt along with this body, just because I think this is just an amazing piece of art right here by Hasbro. Really well done. Now, going back to the figure, again, very highly detailed by Hasbro right here. The uniform looks spot on, I would say, to the Skiff Guard uniform that we saw in Return of the Jedi. Again, a lot of detail here from some of the fabric impressions that you see here molded into the plastic, which I really like. The shoulder plates here are also a separate piece. As you can see here, when you try to articulate the shoulders, again, it's very standard Black Series articulation, but the shoulder pads are actually a separate piece so that it does not get into the way too much of articulation. You got some butterfly joints here as well to allow for the arms to move and closer together, which is good if you want to get a good grip or a good pose of Lando Calrissian holding his little staff right here. Now, in regards to the rest of the articulation, again, like I said, it's very standard Black Series. Moves really well, though. I mean, the elbows go really a little past 90 degrees. It's on a hinge, swivel wrists that allow for movement inwards and outwards as well. You have a ball-jointed torso, ball-jointed hip, swivel thighs, double-jointed knees, as well as ankle pivots. So, overall, articulation is what you would expect from Black Series. It's very well executed, I would say, because the character itself, for what it is, it's a guard. You're not really going to have Lando doing any striking poses. I mean, the most you'll probably see him do is literally holding the skiff outfit and the skiff weapon right here on guard with his little helmet accessory here as well. And this helmet accessory is another, I think, defining feature for this figure set. It looks absolutely amazing. It looks film accurate for sure, and it fits really, really well onto the new head for Lando Calrissian. I mean, if you want to army build this guy, that could be an option as well if you can find him at retail. I picked this guy up on Amazon. He was very hard to find, unfortunately, because, you know, he's a well sought after figure, especially if you have a Jabba the Hutt sort of diorama on display on your shelf. This guy is a must-have. So if you do see him at retail, pick him up. You can army build him. You can use him as a separate piece or a separate character for your Return of the Jedi shelf. But I think to end 2018, this is another one of those must-have figures from Hasbro, and I think they did a really good job overall. Just giving us a Lando Calrissian that is worthy of the character, because I really think, you know, the first one that we got right here with the plastic cape and everything, it just didn't work out. It didn't look like Lando, and it was just a little bit odd. You know, I'm really happy that we have a brand new Lando Calrissian right here that, you know, looks amazing and stands pretty well on his own as well. Like, I have no issues standing up this guy, unlike previous Black Series releases we've had thus far. Here is Lando next to Han Solo for a height comparison. I say they're pretty much on par in regards to height and film accurate as well, which is nice. So that was a quick look at Lando Calrissian Black Series 6-inch, one of the last figures released in 2018 by Hasbro. A must-have figure. It's gonna get a 10 out of 10 from me, just because of how well it's executed. Highly detailed, great articulation, and most of all, a beautiful new photoreal face paint of Billy Dee Williams, aka Lando Calrissian. This is the Lando you want to pick up for your collection. So that was Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard 6-inch Black Series. Let me know what you think about this figure in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a like as always, and subscribe for more content to come. And until the next time, may the toys be with you.